Morning people, it's Saturday morning, like about 9 degrees, feels like 5. I'm doing the clean up. Here's the here's what I've filtered. I've filtered the cons from Thursday down to kitchen strainer, 1.2 mil square holes, and I've got this I don't know what this is. It's for the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. It's maybe for flour sifter. Is this the kitchen strainer? This one's more like a flour sifter, and this is 0.6 mil diameter. That squares 0.6, so the hole is half the size of the 1.2. I've filtered down. This is plus kitchen strainer. I don't know where I was pointing then. Anyway, left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back. I did see one piece in here. There wasn't a lot of big pieces happening from camp number 1, but I'm sure there's one piece in here. Yep, I can see it. That's a chunky piece. You know what that might be? I'm pretty sure I recognise that piece. Let me pull this shit out. I'm pretty sure I recognise that piece. I was test panning prior to running the apparatus. I was test panning and I found this piece. I'll get a bit more sunlight. There's no sunlight, but daylight. Bloody water, get out. And I found that chunky piece, and that's where I started running earlier. And my first bucket was good, and then it went quiet. So I travelled to another spot. But anyway, so that's the piece I got from there. It's not a picker, not even. I mean, it's not even half a picker, but it has got chunk to it. Anyway, I'll put that in my little pan. So that's that. This stuff can go, well, in there, I suppose. Yeah. So that's the 1.2 mil size. Lovely. And then this is the plus 0.6. If it's windy, yeah, I know. I'm fucking freezing, mate. Okay, let's backwash it. Oh, hang on. Left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back. And tap, 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 and pump. And pump, and pump, and pump. And pump away the lights. And pump away the lights. And I'm looking all here to see any big pieces. It's so much easier to pan. Windy, sorry about this. So much simpler to pan when everybody's the same, roughly the same size. I can see one piece. I can see two. This is not kitchen strainer. This is a 0.6, between 0.6. Oh, I can see heaps of nice pieces there. So people, this is what you'll be. Wow, look at them all. This is what you'll be finding. Well, this is what you should be finding if you come down to the Royal Children's Hospital fundraiser next Saturday on July the 27th at camp number 1, because I'll be setting up the machine. And this is the sort of gold. There's not a lot of it, but I done 17 buckets, people. I've ended up doing 17 buckets. If I done 17 buckets, I'm going to work it out how much gold you should be getting per bucket. Oh look, I've got to get this stuff out of the way. Where did I... It's annoying me. When I weigh in all the gold, what I caught, and then divide it by 17, that will tell how much gold should be happening per bucket. Not should be, but could be, or could do better. It could do worse, if you don't know, if you dig in the wrong spot. I'll just count the pieces here. Who wants to see the pieces? Bloody wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 pieces out of 17 buckets. So if you wanted one of these pieces on the law of mathematical averages, you'd need to run 2 buckets and you'll get one of these pieces. But if you dig in the right spot, you will get maybe more, who knows. Anyway, that's that. So I got a ball bearing piece in there, or not. Where'd that go? Oh, it's in there, yep. Okay, what I'm going to do, I don't know why I'm even showing you this, but what I'm going to do now, in this container I've got the minus 0.6, so that's where the majority is. I might run this through the machine, I'm not quite sure, but that I've got a heap of bloody, yeah, I can't pan that. I'm going to run that through the machine. So that's what we've got so far, and then plus this. I'll be setting it up and running this. I won't show it, but I'll be back with something. It's fucking cold out here. I've got to go. Bye bye. I'm freezing. Uru. Okay, here we go. It's all set up. I'm running at 2.5 amps, whatever that. I don't know how much. It's a little bit slower than I do on the creek. On the creek I run at about 3 amps. Just running a bit slower because there's a lot of gold in this stuff here, and it's fine. It's not only below kitchen strainer, it's below 0.6 millimetre. Who wants to convert that into inches or whatever? Google is your friend. But it's small anyway, probably a 16th of an inch or less. What I'm putting in now is about 1/4 of a eating spoon, about half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon, a level teaspoon. Won't take long at all to run, hell of a lot quicker than bloody panning this shit. It takes ages. Taking a hell of a long time is fine. Say for example, you purchase some pay dirt. You don't want to finish your load in bloody very quickly, so you do it panning and take as long as you like. I couldn't be stuffed panning it, taking as long as I like, so I'll just run it through there. That'll knock it right down from whatever it was, a large amount, to a usable, manageable amount to actually pan. Anyway, that's that. Turn this water off now. Spin her off. Tumbler out the way. Slowly get this water out, and I don't know what you can actually see, but if you can't see, I'll describe it. The gold is in more like a pay line, whatever they call that, pay streak. Seems to go along there and along here, and that's something about the way the water comes out of my chute and bounces off this back wall. But anyway, most of the gold, this bloke's 250 mil long, that's 10 inch or something like that, so and most of the gold is up to 1/3 of it, so the first less than 100 mil I can see a nice sized piece there in amongst the black sand. This is all heaps of black sand. Sorry about the wind. What can I do? It's windy today. Anyway, what I'll do, this is how much material I've caught in that mat there. So this is all the minus 1.2 stuff. I'll just back it off quickly. I know people, this part's boring, unless you actually want to watch it, but for a lot of people it's quite boring. There's massive amounts of, there's about 1 million, the wind, mate, it's probably destroying my audio. Anyway, look, round, left, right, round, left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back, flatten it out, and tap, and back where I'm pointing, and backwash. I'm going to be really gently with the backwash. There's 1 million tiny pieces in here. More than 1 million, about 2 million. 1.738 million. Left, right. Forward, back. So I can see too much gold on this corner always. Doesn't matter what I do. Left, right, up and down. It always seems to accumulate on that right hand side for me. Pumping. Look, I'm never going to get this tidied up in a convenient amount of time, so I'll turn this bugger off, and I'll be back when it's a bit. I've got something to show over. Okay, what I've done, I've backwashed it down to a reasonable amount and transferred it to the small pan, the small 8-inch, I believe, Garrett. Hang on, or 10-inch, more like 10-inch. So left, right. I found out a bit easier, better. You hold 2 hands and forward, back. 2 hands forward, back. That way, each hand directs it to the middle. Anyway, and now backwash. Most of the black sand's gone now, and it soon will be. And I'll be left with the oxides, whatever, sulfides to play with. Anyway, I'll get rid of that so it doesn't get, in case I make a mistake or something and have to start again. Okay, forward, back. Sorry about the wind if it's annoying you. It will be finished soon. Pump. Tap. I'm going to wind, and I'm probably going to get floating as well, so you might be able to see the gold accumulating there now, appearing like magic. Some tiny small amounts of gold escaped from my panning, but I can rerun that later or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, tap, get it all up against the wall. There we go, and backwash. There, my gold is floating away. I don't want too much to escape. And some may have escaped my connecting. I'll rerun that later. I won't report on it, there'll be very little. This is like 95% of it for sure, well over. So now it starts to rain. It's all happening today. Cold, wet, not wet, but cold and windy. The wind is what makes it cold. Look, I'm starting to lose a bit of gold here. They're floating. It's all happening, yep. Look, I want to get out of this cold weather. I've lost a couple of grains there, but they're not significant. I'm not going to throw them away. I'll get them later, but for the weighing up process, I'm not going to waste my time with them. Okay, that's clean enough. That shit can piss off. That's how does it look. There's more in there, wait. That's how does it look. Them. Oh look, I'll just chuck those other ones in here too. I'm not going to weigh them both separately. I'll weigh them all together. They're here. Those 8 pieces or whatever it was, 9. Pretty sure that's all of it. Tap, tap, tap. Too much water here. So this is in a small pan. I know people like to guess. It's just something to do. Like, costs you nothing to have a guess. Oh crap. Oh, come on, get back in the bundle, that's it. There's the smile. Jesus, this tape takes all day, always. And it's not, I haven't even weighed it yet. Anyway, that's it there. Who can see that if I'm pointing? There's a smile in a small pan. I myself, that's over 0.1. Because they're so fine, that means there shouldn't be many air gaps there. So that could almost be 0.2. I'd like to have 0.2 there. I'd almost demand to have 0.17. If it's 0.17 and I've run 17 buckets, I'll walk, 20 minutes down the creek to bloody get gold like that. And this one's just across the road from where I park my vehicle. I could almost pan out of my door if I had longer arms. Anyway, people, I'll be back with that weighing in the workshop, and until then, over. People, this shrinking business happened again. Or maybe not. Maybe my memory shrank, but that looks like, or maybe not. Hang on. It could have shrunk a little bit. I think it does. The water intersperses between every little particle and spreads them out. Plus it magnifies. Someone told me it magnifies. Anyway, look. Let's have a look at this. What have we got there? I'm hoping for 0.17. 0.2, I doubt it. Oh, hang on. Wait for the wind to stop. Okay. Now we'll tip some in. Hang on. Gotta get my out the way so we can see the numbers. Last time I done this, couldn't see the numbers properly. There goes the biggest piece all day. .02. That's the piece that I found by panning. Let's go some more. There's a whole bunch more. Are we halfway? Yeah, I think we are. 0.17 is not going to happen. Oh, hang on, whole lot went in. What's that? 0.13. And we've got some tiny stuff. Oh, it is. There it is, there. 1.7. And now some very fine nano pieces. What's that there? That looks like a bit of gold. It's wet. That's why it won't go in. Get in there. 0.18. So people, there's a million pieces of gold there. I'll bring you in if I can show you. Wait, stop the wind. About 0.18. If you can see that, the finger. There's a million pieces in there. Fine. And if you just want like an amount of gold, it all adds up. But people, 17 buckets for 0.19, divide that by 17, is roughly 0.001 per bucket, which is pretty much $1 Australian, $1. So if you play next week and at the fundraiser, place $2 in the container for the unwell children at the hospital, and you will get, not only will you your $2 go towards helping the children day a little bit better, or week or month or year, whatever they're going to be ill for, you're also going to get $1 worth of gold in your pocket, which adds up. People, that's it. I thought that was pretty good. 0.18. I've gone home with a hell of a lot less than that on many occasions. And this here is outside my car door almost. So come and support the needy children and help everyone. This here is and was Muhammad Novelia. Over and out. I just want to add, I'll be bringing. I brought a tub of material home from a previous outing from another creek. I'm going to be bringing that tub. I was going to play with it at home, but I'm going to bring it, and I'll be selling 2 litres. Not selling it, but for the $2 donation, you can take home 2 litres of this 1/4 inch, no, 1 inch, about half an inch, filtered into half an inch. You can take it home, or you can place it in my tumbler, or you can pan it. You can do whatever you like, but for a $2 donation, you can have that. And inside, there's no guarantees of gold, but from a very rough analysis, there'll be 4 litres has 0.003 in it. So a 2 litre bucket container will have about more than I got here. This became 0.001 per large bucket. These small buckets will have 0.0015. Again, for $2, so you'll have material to take home. I just thought I'd add that in. So people, I will see you if you come to that fundraiser, campground number 1 at Slaty Creek, Creswick, on July 27, which is today's Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll see you there. Over and out.